Rockefeller Plaza.
Welcome to today on this Tuesday morning, November 15th, 2016. A little rain out there. We're going to warm your heart up this morning. I'm Tamara along with Dylan, and the person who's going to warm your heart, our co-host for the morning. Nothing to do with We're just sitting here. Dean Cain. It's all about Dean. Al is kicking off today's turkey trot in Maryland. So, you know, the only person who can replace Al is Superman.
And I was trying to watch. It was raining today, and Al didn't tell me it was raining today. Al, I didn't know.
He didn't call you?
No, he was. I guess he's in Maryland, right?
Al's list of personal forecast he needs to call every single morning.
It's very long.
He told us he was going to call.
I'm at the bottom.
Well, you made it here in one piece.
Happily.
Not a drop of rain on you.
Well, not now. Not now. I got dried off. It's great. I'm very happy to be here. I'm excited to be here with you guys. You guys are looking fantastic, by the way.
You look fantastic.
How are you doing? I feel like Christmas is coming up. It's your season.
I am the official, unofficial king of Christmas movies, yes. I love Christmas. I love the holidays, so this is my favorite time of the year, bar none. And I love making movies about it.
You have at least 10 movies with Christmas in the title. Is that true?
Probably just on the Hallmark Channel alone.
Name them. Go.
Oh, The Case for Christmas, Broadcasting Christmas, which is coming out next week.
Yes. With Melissa Joan Hart.
Yes.
Can we take a look at that one at least?
Let's do that right now.
Here we go. How old are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did that hurt?
No, I will not stoop to your level. Well, that's it. You're a dead man.
Oh, bring it. Come on.
Yeah?
Yeah. Admit it. You're scared.
What?
Yes, why you stayed here in Stanford 6 years ago. Why you didn't come with me.
What are you talking about?
We had a good thing, Em.
I know.
We told each other that no matter what happened with the job at WHNY, that you and I would be fine. But what you really meant was that we'd be fine as long as you were the one that got the job.
Ooh. Now I just want to sit and watch Christmas movies.
Or have a snowball fight,
or
too,
that
or both.
When do you film these movies? Are they filmed like in the off season, or?
Well, this one is the fastest turnaround for a film I've ever seen in my lifetime. We shot this in Connecticut about a month and a half ago.
Okay.
Normally, though, you shoot it in the summertime, and you try to pretend it's wintertime, and it's horrible.
So do you ever get sick of Christmas? I feel like it's just always Christmas in your world.
I'm never sick of Christmas.
Right?
My heart sank. The idea of
It's like, literally,
I was just asking you a question.
Hurt me more.
holidays year-round, perfect for me.
Is that real snow? Because you were holding on to that snowball for a long time.
Yes, I was. No, it's not. What is it? Movies. Nothing's real. It was a little warm, and we were in Connecticut, but it was a little warm, and they had to make these fake balls, these snowballs. But I could really whip these things. I mean, I threw that thing
Al Roker's not here.
I know. He would have gone after for that one. But you can really throw those snowballs, and I was certainly beaning her with those things.
And
that was
Melissa
fine.
seems like she's got a good arm, too.
She's a great actress and a good sport, and she has a pretty strong arm. I'll give it to her.
So cute. And so the movie's a love story?
Yeah, it's
trying to rekindle?
Well, yeah, we were together, and then I got a job in New York. She didn't follow me, and then so we ended up both trying to sort of get on a morning show, a big, giant, huge morning show, and we're the new co-hosts trying to fight for it, and a lot of hijinks ensue. Because, you know, morning show people, they never get together or anything like that.
Yeah, because we don't know any morning shows.
Not a single one. But I'm excited for this one.
Yes, exactly.
Well, by the way, Hallmark Channel, this airs on Wednesday, November 23rd. And we also, is this not our idea, our producers? They love embarrassing. It's kind of like Welcome to the Family.
Great.
So what they do, Mr. Cain, is that they go digging in vaults. They call your friends and say, what's the most embarrassing video that you have of Dean Cain? What do you think they came up with?
Well, I don't think we have enough time to show all the embarrassing things that I have out there. I can't even start to imagine.
They're not embarrassing. They're just some of your greatest hits.
No, I have some embarrassing stuff, for real.
Let's start.
Let's see some.
Really?
Beverly Hills 90210. You remember this?
I do.
There you go.
My nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane.
I remember this. What were you doing?
I'm embarrassing myself?
I loved you when you were on 90210, though. I was a huge 90210 fan.
Thank you. Well, that was fun, but my character I was supposed to break up with her because she thought she was giving me this whole fake French accent thing. And then at the last second, they turned me into a dork. They turned me into a singing guy, and I don't sing. So
You did a great job there.
Well, thank you, but that's very kind and very charitable of you.
You were, okay, full disclosure, what were you singing when I came in, stuck in your head?
Oh, the right...
He's like, it's stuck in my head.
It's in there. can't get it out of there. It's in the vault now.
We're going to go on. We're going to talk about a little bit later. Huge tour announced here.
Yes.
Backstreet Boys, Boys to Men, Paul Abdul. We're going to catch up with them, and we may have a road show in a
I
second.
think
That
you
was
might
my
have just
time.
called New Kids Backstreet Boys.
Oh, God, did I say that?
Yeah. NKOTB.
Now I almost started to cry.
New Kids on the Block. You know who did that the other day? Matt. It was another band.
Yes.
He did the same thing.
Just throw Matt under the bus. Just throw him right under the bus. Sorry, Matt. I'm trying to protect you here.
New Kids on the Block, who I love, and I know every lyric. Thank you. Okay, on to another topic to cleanse the palate.
Yes.
It's World Adoption Day, which is a cause near and dear to you.
Yeah, well, I'm actually adopted. So my biological mother remarried, and my father adopted me, which is a huge deal, and he's my favorite human. There's my dad. Well, he's so wonderful to me and did a great job raising me that I named my son after him. So it's
that's so
wonderful.
sweet.
Kind of like George Foreman, you know. I've got Chris Kane and Chris Kane. He's going to keep doing it all the way
I love
down.
that. And so it's been important for you to spread awareness of what family means in your journey, and it reminds everybody else out there.
Well, the truth of the matter is, you know, I was an aggressive young man, and I could have gone off the rails a lot of times. And without that strength of that family bond, and my father being such a strong father, I very well could have ended up down some wrong paths, and I have him to thank for pretty much everything. So yeah, adoption is huge. I'm sure at some point in time I'll adopt. I look forward to it. So it's a tough process.
Easier
though.
process.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, I feel like because so many kids can benefit from having a loving, caring home, and there's just so many obstacles, so much money, so much time spent on trying to adopt a child. I think it's really hard.
It's interesting you say that. We have a piece that's coming up a little bit later on basically a Kickstarter that was designed to help families raise the money
That's great.
for their adoption journey. We'll talk more about that, and there are many more support groups available. Obviously, you know, the agencies want to place children in the right home, and the complexity of it makes it very, very tough. But we're going to tell you this great story coming up a little bit later about what I think is one of the most beautiful things of empowering families and giving them that financial assistance.
Right.
But here's how we can help spread the word as well. You're going to we're asking you to draw a smiley face on your hand and take a picture and post it with the hashtag World Adoption Day. So it's World Adoption Day.
Going for
So just a regular smiley face?
Yeah, they tell me just do a smiley face and then maybe get the kids involved in it. That's the best smiley face I got.
Mine
there.
looks the same.
Yeah, and then
I did that, and I drew a little hair on him.
Is that hair?
That's one. He's got one little. All right, I'll give him a couple more.
Oh, there we go. There you have it. So use that, post it.
Electrocuted, but
Let us know.
we went with simple.
It's a
Very
great
simple.
thing.
All right, there you go. So when you see people today, give a wave and support World Adoption.
Let's do it.
Beautiful. All right, we like to eat around here too.
Yes, we do.
We have a special surprise for you.
Oh,
this
yes,
morning.
we do.
Yes, I think we
talking
actually
about?
kept this a surprise. You love Frosted Flakes.
I eat a bowl of Frosted Flakes pretty much every day.
Well, how would you feel if Frosted Flakes upped their game a little bit? What if
do they
they
need to do?
created a new flavor of Frosted Flakes? Maybe a cinnamon flavor of Frosted Flakes.
Pick it up a notch.
Well, now there's cinnamon
Well, here
Frosted
it
Flakes.
is.
I am so excited to try this because I love cinnamon cereals. But how do you feel?
Tony the Tiger sent me a note. Dear
Wow.
Cameron, I've heard you're a big Frosted Flakes fan just like me, and I wanted to make sure you're the first person to get for a taste of favorite new cereal. Your friend Tony the Tiger. He writes, he's got paws.
He writes.
Your penmanship is great for
Yes,
paws, Tony.
great.
Wait, did you call this in? Because you've got a thing with
Tony and I are good friends. We go back a long, long
And
way.
he says, don't forget to drink the milk. You're in for a sweet surprise. But you go back with Tony?
Look at me and Tony.
Is that you?
Okay,
That's me and Tony, and there we are. I spoke to Tony personally. He said he was going to bring this to you.
What was your role in the commercial with Tony the Tiger?
He was my volleyball partner.
But you play volleyball.
I mean, we are
high school
tight.
or
I played
college?
high school and college volleyball.
Wow.
So, and I played with Tony the Tiger, which really tops them all.
Why doesn't that top your resume?
I put it up there. People change that.
All right,
So.
how's it taste?
I love it. But I'm curious what a diehard Frosted Flakes fan
Okay, I'm
thinks.
going to look at you. All right, Dylan, I'm going to go in. I mean, I do. I like to get in the bed before the end of the night, and I have a bowl of Frosted Flakes.
Oh, at night?
It's a ritual. Yeah, I get in the bed, and it's like the last thing I eat.
All right, you is good.
It's tasty. And I'm sure you like that. Do you like
Cameron
it?
likes it.
Oh,
Wait, wrong cereal, right?
I like it.
That's okay.
I haven't had
Wrong
breakfast.
man.
This is great.
all right, here we go. You like it?
I'm in.
Okay, so I'll start my morning with a regular bowl, and then I'll end my night spicy.
Well, what are we talking about?
Coming up, I've got 2 words for you. Nutella burger. It's the new craze sweeping Italy.
I should glad you came in.
I'm hungry. This is perfect. I haven't
We
had
got some
breakfast.
for you. Could it come to a McDonald's near you? We're going to give it a try and test it out for you because we're all friends. And Brazilian bombshell Gisele Bündchen on life after retiring from the runway. After this, talking about mommyhood and more. Hey, welcome back.
Whoa.
More of today's take. And our great co-host, Dean Cain, is still here. We didn't run him off. People Magazine, Sexiest Man Alive. We revealed
Oh,
it.
thank you.
That's what I said.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Had to put a pause between.
But you've been
introducing Dean
in
and
People Magazine's Sexiest Man.
I was in the running once.
that's cool.
I was like number
I mean, that's awesome.
top 50. I was like 49 and a half. But I'll take
But
it.
you made the top 50.
Look, there we go.
Rightfully so.
What number was I?
Nice.
I don't think
Doesn't
they
even
were
say.
counting. They were just putting you in, like saying, let's give love to this man.
I was 49 and a half. Well, who is it this year? I gotta figure this out.
All right.
Because
If it is, here's this. You really don't know?
I know who it is.
Okay, here it is.
Well, but we did guess in all fairness.
It
Based
is.
on
Silhouette. But
based
that
on that.
silhouette, I wouldn't have guessed that it was.
See, I was thinking it was like John Cena or somebody with like
Yeah.
a bulky build.
Once we saw
Here
the
we
bulky
go.
build, manly
Dwayne
build.
The Rock Johnson.
Boom. There we go. That's what I'm
Sexiest
talking
man
about.
alive. Now, what we
He's in
talked about,
everything right
he's in
now.
everything, but we were talking about he's the kind of guy like you, where women like you and other guys want to hang out with you.
That's the best. I mean, that's when I saw him as Sexiest Man, I agreed.
You did.
I did. I was
Yeah.
like, yes, that's a man's man. I want to hang out with him and,
Okay.
just chill, hang out. He's a
We
nice
have to
dude.
quiz you, though, because his biggest grooming tip, he exfoliates his face. What say you, Mr. King?
I'd say that's a little bit on the feminine side, but I'm not going to mess with Dwayne. I will not
He
mess
can
with
pull it
him.
off.
He can do whatever. Look, he can exfoliate his whole head.
Well,
he can do the whole
probably
thing.
So what beauty grooming tip do you have for fellas who want to look like you?
I don't do. Be a quarter Japanese. Go. That's it. That's all I got.
Wow.
That's it.
Raise the bar.
Darn, I missed out on that.
Sorry, that's all I had.
We told you we eat a lot around here. Surprisingly, Dylan is not craving this particular thing that's coming up. I'm so surprised.
I know, and I love the idea of it. I'm just not hungry right now.
Which is stunning.
Isn't that odd?
The
Yeah.
world just shook because we're like eating machines of the Today Show women.
And I'm always
And
hungry.
she's expecting, but here, bring it out. The new sensation. It's the new burger sweeping the nation of
The
Italy.
Italian nation.
Of Italy. It's a Nutella burger. So
Let me clarify,
Nutella.
there is no meat on this burger.
Does
right?
a burger have meat?
I guess not. I guess they
A
have
veggie
salmon
burger
burger.
is no meat.
Oh, that's a good point.
So you take,
Okay.
it looks like a bun.
Right. You take
And you
it
just
and you
spread
take
it
the
on?
Nutella, which of course is like that
So
hazelnut
isn't this
goodness.
just like a Nutella sandwich?
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it
No.
is. But in
Or
Italy,
like
they
the-
call it a
burger.
burger.
You said you had gelato on burger.
Yeah,
buns
gelato,
before.
you know, the Italian ice cream on buns is really popular. When I've gone to Italy, I've had it. And even here in New York, there are a couple of places. So you just, this is
I
like a
like my
kid's
bread to Nutella ratios.
Yeah, I could feed this to my son, but I don't know
I'm
that
just
I'd
gonna
be.
do
Yeah,
that.
it's got good
I mean-
nutrition in it. right.
I'm going in.
Well, you
If-
can't go
would
wrong with
Mr.
Nutella.
Roker enjoy something like this? I don't know. Let's see.
Al, what do you-
He's in Middleton, Maryland, eating turkey and hanging out. Would you try the new Nutella burger?
I'm not a big Nutella fan. I don't like the Nutella so much.
Really?
They're pretty good, Al.
No, don't like it. Don't like it.
Okay, what do you like?
Yeah, but
Turkey?
I like turkey. I love the fact that it's World Adoption Day. I've got a sibling who's adopted. One of my daughters is adopted. I think it's wonderful, and I think it's great to adopt the idea of frying turkey with Tom McLister, his whole family. We surprised him. It was our first today's turkey stop here in Middletown. We're getting on the big bus and going to be down somewhere else to surprise somebody else. So let's show you what we've got going on as far as your weather is concerned. And here's the deal. Not too bad. The weather has not been horrible. But you can see we do have wet weather down through Florida. We had some showers here earlier, but that's moving out through the northeast. Another big storm's coming into the Pacific Northwest, which may be our first winter storm of the season. Look at those temperatures, 80s through the southwest into Texas, 70s down through Florida, 40s in northern New England. And again, much of the weather today, we're not looking at any really things severe. A lot of smoky conditions in the southeast due to all those wildfires, possible record highs as you get into the northern plains. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
That
got a lot of sunshine here in the Springfield area. The Dunkin' Oil Company camera shows that bright blue sky. To the west, however, there are some clouds moving in ahead of a front. It's already 46 in Dayton, 47 in Springfield, and 43 up towards Greenville. So starting to see those temperatures climb with all the sun, and some locations have clouds now. That'll be the case on and off through the afternoon. Highs are very similar to yesterday. We should be right back up to 58 degrees.
This Storm Team 2 forecast was brought to you by your Miami Valley Chevy dealers.
Tom the Turkey Man, it was a pleasure meeting you and your family and all your nice neighbors. Thanks so much. We really appreciate it. All right. Guys, we will see you tomorrow from our next location on today's Turkey Trot.
Well, you got off to a phenomenal start. Tom is adorable. His family, all of it. So it's a good start, Al. Have fun.
I want some of that turkey. I'm not lying.
He wouldn't give the rub out of the sweet stuff, right? He needs some salt. All right, coming up, your first look at all the floats that will be parading down the streets of Manhattan at this year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Right after this. Well, this year will mark the 90th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, but you don't have to wait until next week to check out the newest floats.
We've got your sneak peek right now. John Piper is vice president and lead designer of the Macy's Parade Studio.
Good morning, John. I love seeing what you guys have on tap for us. What's new this year?
Good morning. We have 4 fantastic floats to give you a sneak peek today, including with partnership with Girl Scouts, we're building a better world. This float has all of the makings of everything that is truly the spirit of Girl Scouts. The sun, the moon, the stars, and the moon is actually a giant crane that the girls will be inside maneuvering it to build the giant world, a better world for us all. But you know what? For the 90th, we decided to go just a little bit crazy. And here I am inside the fun house from Crazy Glue, where the floor is on the ceiling is on the floor. It keeps going back and forth. I feel a little bit like Fred Astaire. But you know what? It's not just fun when it comes to the holidays. It's time to deck the halls. We have a brand new float that we're doing in partnership with Balsam Hill. And it is decorated with 5 giant Christmas trees all around it in lights and garland and sparkling and shimmering and ornaments, and a carousel that the kids will be riding on with 2 reindeer, a polar bear, and a sleigh. But you know, not everybody wants to go to Christmas right away. Some people want to enjoy Thanksgiving out of town. How about coming to Hawaii? King's Hawaiian has helped us build this great float with an active waterfall and this foliage all around in these beautiful costumes. And I'm standing on top of, it could happen in any second now. 3, 2, 1. Happy Thanksgiving from the Macy's studio. Join us for the 90th parade. Back to you.
John, can you bottle up that energy and just ship it our way?
Yeah,
Every year, it's bigger and better.
Coffee times 10. I thought it was going to really volcano and he was just going to be gone. I was waiting. I was like, this is going to be amazing.
We need it next year. John Piper, we adore you. You love your job. No one loves their job more than John Piper. Thank you so much, John.
Thank you so much. And you can catch the 90th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade starting at 9 a.m. next Thursday right here on NBC. Coming up next, Oscar winner Kathy Bates takes on the mother of all roles in Bad Santa 2. That's coming up after your local news.
From WGTN, the station that's working for you, this is 2 News.
Good morning, it's 9:26. I'm Brooke Moore. Dayton police arrest a person of interest in a fatal shooting. Bryson Williams is being held on an aggravated murder charge. He is a person of interest in the fatal shooting of Terrian Dixon. Police found Dixon with a gunshot wound on Germantown Street last Friday. Dixon was taken to Miami Valley Hospital where he later died. And we're asking questions after a little girl dies following a car crash in Greene County. The Greene County coroner confirms 3-year-old Riley Staten died Monday morning. Authorities say she was not in a car seat or wearing a seatbelt when the car she was in collided with a truck in Cedar Creek Township Saturday. The driver of the car could now face charges. Authorities say he failed to stop at the intersection leading to that collision. And meteorologist Jamie Jarosik is tracking updates in your Storm Team 2 forecast.
Good morning. Well, we do have a little sunshine in some spots. Other locations of clouds moving in. And it'll be the case with clouds at times today, but dry weather's expected. Will be nice and cool again, up to 58 degrees. Tonight, we're going to drop down to 42. It'll be partly cloudy. And then tomorrow afternoon, 60, a mix of sun and clouds, a nice cool Wednesday. Your Storm Team 2 7-day forecast will get even warmer for Thursday and Friday, upper 60s to right around 70. A cold front will come through Friday night into Saturday morning, bringing in the chance for some rain and much colder conditions for the upcoming weekend.
We're tracking today's stories as they develop, so stay with 2 News and WDTN.com for live updates. Also, be sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We'll see you again right here in about 25 minutes. Until then, have a great morning.
Tonight at 6, 2 News investigates.
My boyfriend's father has OD'd or something.
And you say you think it's an overdose?
Yeah,
She's having a seizure right now?
yeah, that's what he said.
Heroin and opiate abuse, a deadly epidemic sweeping Ohio, and it's costing more than lives. 2 News investigates. Natalie Tendall reveals the toll it's taken on our communities and your wallets.
How much is this drug epidemic costing the Miami Valley?
The rising price of getting high. Tonight at 6 on 2 News.
Oscar and Golden Globe winner Kathy Bates has appeared in over 120 films and TV shows over the course of her illustrious career. You don't believe me? All right, here we go. Let's take a look down memory lane, shall we?
My name is Annie Wilkes.
What else is new?
We got to change the world now. You gonna cut her meat for her too there, Cal? Why me? Thanks, baby. Oh, what a night. Go outside and get some air.
Welcome to Scranton, Joe.
You're nicely on the right track. You make me a better woman. Museum of Arts. You're being very rude.
No.
Is he considered no miss? The liquor store. The tribe has spoken. Don't you recognize your own brother?
And now Kathy stars in the fun holiday film Bad Santa 2. She plays Sunny, the mother of Billy Bob Thornton's character, and she's not exactly the best parent.
Kathy Bates.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, always had a drink on your birthday. January 3rd. 7th.
August 4th
4th?
and August, no.
Kathy Bates, good morning. Again, okay. What a hysterical film. I mean, I am still laughing. I watched that scene 15 times.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm very happy.
So good. Amazing. Certainly, we're all in the holiday mood, but that's not usually your uplifting fantasy. You know, here we go. We're in the Christmas spirit kind of film, is it?
No, well, I think so. I think by the end it is. You know, at the beginning it's Bad Santa, that's for sure. And I really got to play a role. It's, I guess, the most deviant character I've ever played. And I jumped in the deep end.
You jumped in with a splash.
A
and
splash,
very successful.
exactly.
Crass dialogue is kind of an understatement, but that's kind of right up your alley, right? You like doing that sort of thing.
Well, yeah, this takes it to the nth degree for me, I must say. I don't think I can go much further than Sunny Soak, you know, but it was a dream of mine. I've been a big fan of the first movie, Bad Santa, so when they said, do you want to come and play Billy Bob's mother, I said, where do I sign? You know, so.
And is that before you even read the script?
I think so. I just said, when I knew the original cast, Tony Cox and Brett were going to be in it, I thought, okay, great, you know, and Mark Waters, our director, and he kept us from going too crazy. So you're reading the script and you're saying, oh, okay, I'm saying this, I'm wearing a tattoo. Oh, no, I think I wanted to do all of that. I just really wanted to create somebody so different from her disguise. And I wanted the tats. I was working on I know. And they stayed on for a couple of days, so it was great to go out for dinner, you know, and have like a snake tattoo on. And our wonderful Mike McCash on American Horror Story helped make them because I went right from there to Monte
Montreal where we shot the movie, so a lot of fun.
And you shot it in Montreal in February.
Oh, yeah,
How'd
in
that go?
January and February. We had to shoot 3 night shoots on an ice rink. Oh, my God. It was almost 40 below.
That's that glamorous filmmaking, isn't it? It's a glamorous life.
Bob and I were sitting in what they call a warming tent. We were like this, you know.
Not so warm tent.
No.
Well, you scarred me with Misery way at the beginning with Annie, the hobbling thing.
I know.
And I've known you for many years.
Many years.
We won't say how
But
many.
you stayed away from me all those many years.
I'm
Wasn't
still
that
a
it?
little terrified. I'm kind of scooting away. But you're so diverse as an actress and done so much. It's amazing. And to see you in this, it looked like it was a great bit of fun.
Oh, we had a great time together. Tony Cox cracks me up just with a look. And it was just so much fun. I could just sit and watch those guys in a coffee shop just going at each other. You know, I mean, it's just signature. Yeah, it was great. It was so much fun.
Well, you're a perfect addition to it. And, of course, we love you on American Horror.
Thank you.
It's just
Well, it's been a great season. I've had a wonderful